Hello, kids. I thought I would talk about what plants and animals need to live. We know that they are alive, but how do they stay alive? What does it take for them to stay alive? What does it take for you to stay alive? Let's start with plants, because plants and animals, I think, they have different needs, but some of them are the same. Let's start with plants, like these grasses behind me. The short grass that we mow and the big grass that we don't mow, they need things like they need water. There's a lake right behind me. Maybe they get their water from the lake. Sometimes on people's yards they have sprinklers and they sprinkle water on their grass. So I think maybe water is something that plants need. Also, plants live mostly on the ground. They get something from the ground. I think they get food. Plant food is not like food that we eat. It's more like, the vitamins that we might take. They're called nutrients. So the soil contains these minerals. Minerals and nutrients are in the soil, and the roots of the plants soak them up along with the water, and they carry those nutrients to the leaves. So maybe they need nutrients. Although, come to think of it, I can think of some plants that grow on trees, and I'm seeing if I'm going to show you a picture of off in the distance you'll see those big tall trees, and they have Spanish moss hanging down from the limbs. And Spanish moss is a kind of a plant that doesn't have roots in the ground. So where does it get its nutrients? I don't know. This is something we're going to have to investigate probably. But so nutrients and water and also air. I think plants need air. We'll have to investigate that too. And sunlight. I think plants, at least green plants, need sunlight. Although I can think of mushrooms don't need sunlight, but maybe mushrooms aren't plants. Something to investigate. I think that plants also need a certain temperature, because in the summertime, plants grow really fast, and in the wintertime, they kind of slow down. Some of them seem to actually go to sleep. So I think they need a proper temperature to live. If it gets really, really cold, I know that plants can die, like if it freezes. So temperature. And they need, I think they need a place to grow, because if you put a seed under a rock, I don't know whether it would grow. That'd be another kind of investigation we could do. We could plant seeds irregular, like just in the dirt, and then put rocks on top of some of them and see if that makes a difference. So a place to grow, space to grow. And lastly, I think they need a habitat. Some plants actually need animals to help them survive. You know that bees, for instance, pollinate flowers. So there's some type of plants that have flowers that depend on other living things to help them live. So the habitat is also important. But you know what? You don't have to believe me. I think we should investigate every one of those things to see if it's true. That's what real scientists would do, and you are a real scientist.